What is happening, guys? BobbyBlue here. We're back with another reaction. Finals week is over, and I am ready to get back into this. Starting with Death Note, this is episode 6. Last time, ended off with Kira's dad and his crew. They're going to meet with L in a hotel. And the FBI's wife, who Kira killed, is on the search now for him. So let's keep this going. Oh, that's his face.
Now, this is him?
He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
It's like he never sleeps. Understandably.
I'm Yagami of the NPA.
Matsuda.
I'm Aizawa.
Mugi.
Yukita.
I'm very sorry we're late. Currently, the 5 of us are...
Bang.
What the hell was that?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead, Mr. Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA. Kira needs a face and a name in order to commit murder. But I'm sure you've already figured that much out, haven't you? Please do not give out your name so carelessly. Instead, let's value our lives. Let me start by saying nobody takes notes on anything that's said in these meetings. That means when we leave headquarters, any information we need is committed to memory.
It's kind of funny.
Please make yourselves comfortable.
Right.
You know, before this, every time we saw him, he was always in a dark place. Maybe that's why his eyes are like that.
Excuse me, Al?
And from now on, I'll have to ask that you stop calling me L. It's Ryuzaki now, just to be safe.
Okay, Ryuzaki.
How about something like this? Death of FBI agents infuriates the U.S. Latest killings anger the international policing community. Nations agree to send 1,500 investigators to Japan. For Kira, this will be way beyond what he faced with the FBI. He'll see everyone as a potential threat. Psychologically, he'll start to feel cornered, and that will cause him to take some kind of drastic action.
That's interesting. So he'll think there are 1,500 when there are really only 7 of us. And since none of these investigators exist, Kira won't be able to kill them.
It just might work. December 19th to December 27th. I've been most active during this period.
During this period, to the best of our knowledge, at least
they're both
23
working on
individuals died of heart attacks.
the recent
But
activities.
these victims were different from Kira's previous targets. They were all alleged criminals, ex-convicts, or suspects in ongoing investigations, so legally speaking, they were innocent.
That's true.
What this indicates is that Kira had to manipulate these lesser criminals in order to kill those FBI agents. He killed that many people so we'd be unable to tell the decoys from those who were actually used. In truth, he probably only needed a few. He waited 8 days so the FBI could investigate other suspects, which meant there'd be no timeline linking him to their deaths. I suspect Kira had to be one of the people being investigated by the FBI between the 14th and the 19th of December. In fact, I have no doubt. These are files provided by the FBI, and they contain additional information you might find useful. For obvious reasons, you're not permitted to take these out of this room, but...
Amazing! There might only be 5 of us, but with this much information, we should be able to cover a lot of ground.
We'll split into 2 teams. One team traces the FBI agents, the other looks at the heart attack victims.
I want to show Kira that we're all willing to risk our lives if that's what it takes. And that justice will prevail no matter what.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
I like the sound of that. We can do this!
All right then, let's do this, Ryuzaki.
Well, I had my doubts about whether it was really him at first, but there's no mistaking it. This man is L.
Before we go any further, I have to be absolutely sure that none of you are Kira, so I'll need to speak with each of you individually before you leave today.
What's the deal? He still doesn't trust us?
No, I think it's a fair request.
Your father's been pulling overnighters with no change of clothes, so you're going to bring these to him.
But Mom, I totally promised my friends that I'd go out with them today.
Why don't I go? I could use a break.
Thanks, Light. I owe you one next time.
Oh,
So I guess this'll give you a chance to spy on the police.
I won't
yeah.
go further than the reception desk.
Oh, you're bringing a page. planning to kill someone?
Okay, he's ripping a page from the
But
Death
lately
Note.
I've been bringing a page with me every time I go out, just in case.
It's pretty smart, actually. Just appears like a regular
That
page,
day.
but it's actually the Death Note.
Ray said that he was planning to go to Shinjuku. That same day, 4 people died of heart attacks in the Shinjuku area, and there was the bus jacking. There's no way it was a coincidence. That's it. Kira can kill in other ways. It doesn't have to be a heart attack.
Everyone knows now. It's more than just heart attack.
Unusual for Dad.
I have information relating to the Kira investigation.
The Kira investigation?
Look, I'll call headquarters one more time for you. One moment.
Hi, I'm Detective Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami. I brought my father a change of clothes, but it doesn't look like he's in. Can I leave them here?
Sure.
She doesn't know that
Haven't seen you in a while, right?
her husband was spying on him. At least not
You don't
yet.
remember? You helped solve the insurance fraud murder investigation sometime last year. But hey, no one remembers the receptionist, do they?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible with faces. I just need to sign my name on this form, right?
So, Light, does this mean you're going to be helping us with the Kira investigation too?
Sure. If all goes well, maybe I'll find Kira before Elle does.
Find him before Elle does.
As I thought, there's no one at headquarters. You're going to have to trust me on this, ma'am. I'll be sure to give them your message as soon as I see them, I promise.
That's not good enough. I
Does
have
that
to tell
move?
them in person.
Excuse me. My father is actually in charge of the Kira investigation. If you'd like, I could pass your message on to him. You understand why I can't just give you my father's cell phone number, but I have no problem letting you use my phone to talk to him. You'll have to trust my father and I, which I hope won't be too difficult for you.
Unless he tries to get information from her to kill her.
Why is he so happy?
Thank you so much.
She walked right into that one, didn't she?
I've got to say, you must be pretty brave to be getting involved in the Kira case like this.
Oh, not really.
So according to you, is Kira some... we've been talking and I just realized I don't even know your name. My name is Light Yagami. Light's written with the character for Moon
Oh,
and
man.
Yagami with the characters for Night and God. Kinda weird, huh?
My name's Shokomaki. It's written with the characters for Shining. Ko as in child, space and Ki as in tree.
Miss Maki, right?
I've come to believe that Kira set up that bus jacking. It was planned to bring him into contact with my fiancé in order to obtain information regarding the identities of the other FBI agents so he could get rid of them all.
Wow.
Anyway, what stands out to me is that the hijacker died in an accident. In other words, it suggests that heart attacks aren't the only way Kira can kill people.
Yeah. Oh, he does not look happy.
Okay, so the bus jacker didn't die of a heart attack. And based on that, you're saying Kira has other ways of killing people?
Yes. I think whoever saw his ID that day is responsible for the deaths of all the agents.
Unbelievable. She figured it out. This must be the oversight Light was worried about.
I understand. You're the only one who knows any of this, and you want nothing more than to avenge your fiancé by bringing Kira to justice, right? And now you're convinced that Kira can kill without using a heart attack.
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind your deductive skills are excellent, but you can't deny that you have a personal interest in the case. Still, your theory is worth looking into. That's for sure. Your testimony could be central to the case.
It could.
If what you're telling me is true, then it'll only be a matter of time before the police catch up with Kira. The person your fiancé showed his ID to on the bus that day, it had to be Kira.
That's right.
That was close. This woman, if she'd spoken to the police before I met her. But it seems there's a god on my side after all. And not just a god of death.
Huh. That's interesting, man. So I think it's obvious by now that he's gonna get rid of her, since she just explained everything. And one thing I think is gonna be a consequence of that action if he does get rid of her is that the two guys that she was talking to, that he was there, they've seen both of them, and if she ends up dead and news of that starts spreading around, then those two guys could play a very good part in unraveling this case even further, since Kira was the only one right there next to her, and then just a short walk later she ends up dead, but he's still living. So he's probably just going to wait a little bit longer, just like he did before, just so if there is any suspicion. But man, but just the fact that she could come up with all this on her own after her husband's death is really astounding, really surprising, to be honest. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.